So, hello YouTube. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. It's CalFX here, and I'm back with another one. In today's video, this is going to be a short video. I will try to make it short. Basically, I just wanted to, reveal or give a good news, and it's about a service that I recently started. And this is I should say, EA service, right? Because since I should say July, I've been building NEA with my partner of mine. He's actually a very good programmer. So we sat down, we ended up building a very good bot that has a good strategy in it. So, so far it's been doing very good. We've been testing since August, right? So that's when we started testing on some demo accounts. So like we put $1,000 account on a demo $1,000 account, and we wanted to monitor the progress every month. So every month we've been able to see that the bot has been generating 30 as minimum, 30 to 40% as minimum return. Sometimes it may go depending on the market conditions. Sometimes it can go to 40, 50%. Some clients that we have now have reported to have 60% return in a month, right? And it's all conservative, right? Low risk, it steadily grows the account. It just compounds the account consistently. Now, let me say this. At first, I was very skeptical of bots, because I never understood bots. They are not even, bots, EA, I never understood them. I didn't know how they could be consistent as that. But, my partner, he said, okay, let's build it and we're going to monitor it, right, on some demo accounts. And we're going to give a long time because we started monitoring from August 2023. And we started to see that every month, the bot was just generating 30, 40% return conservatively on all the demo accounts. Now, this year, right, we started in January, right, and we have a client that it's on the mentorship group. I said, okay, we have this EA, it can do 30-40% return, and she said, okay, I can be the first client of yours, let's try. We didn't charge anything to her. January, she put $1,000 account on her live account with IC Markets, right? She put $1,000 and we connected on the bot, right? And the bot ended up doing first week 11.2%, and all the way to the end of the January, it did 40% return. February, it did amazing, right? So you don't have to take my word for it only. So let me just show you how the bot has been doing on live accounts with real clients, real account that actually come from a mentorship group. They've been able to give us that hand of trust, and I'm gonna show you guys right now the returns on their investment so far from January all the way to February and March, right? So let's hop right into it. So right here, guys, I'm gonna show you our first client, right? Is a she, right? So we should encourage more women in trading, of course. So she was our first client, and you can see right here the date. It was January 12th, right? That's when she sent her login. I ended up blurring, deleting for the video the password, everything, just to protect her privacy. So it was a January 12th, right? That was the first week. I think it was on a Friday. So let me show you guys after a week how much it did. After a week, I believe you can see right here, it did 11.2% after 1 week. That's what she said. You can see the balance right here. So she started with 1,000. After 1 week, the bot was able to bring her conservatively 11.2%, right? And you can see right here, she's saying that that's amazing. Now, I'm gonna go all the way to the end of the month, right? So let me go all the way to the end of month, just to show after a month how we did. Let me go to February the 2nd. So real quick, because I always keep in touch with all the clients every single day. We talk just to monitor the balance. So right here, you guys can see this right here is her account right here at February the 2nd. After the January ended, you can see right here she was able to make 46% return on her $1,000, right? And you can see that she ended up putting $4,000 with us later because she saw that the service is very good. Now, this was February the 2nd, right? So let's say we have a $4,000 account. So let me show after a week, because uh, she had a very good return on her investment. So let me show, I believe it was here, right? So you can see right here, I mean, after, I think it was like after a week or two, she was able to be to have more than 10% made on her $4,000 account. Her $1,000 account ended up making 56%, right? So now let me show what happened during the whole month of February to her, right? So we have on February the 2nd, so she ended up sending me the balances for because we started on February 5th, which was I believe it was on a Monday, right? So I'm gonna show you guys how much she had. So we can see right here. Let me go back up a little bit. Uh, we can see right here she had all the $4,000 account, right? So it was a 4K, and the other was $1,000. So now I'm gonna go all the way to March 1st, right? Which was after a month. I want to show you guys how much she was able to make after a month, right, with the bot consistently. You know, no need to be greedy, just let the bot do its thing conservatively, make 40-50% return. Now I'm going to all the way to March 1st, right? So March 1st, that's what it is right here, right? So you guys can see her $4,000 account went all the way to 6.5K. The other one was a 6K, and the other one made 70% return, right? It was just running on conservative approach. Sometimes depending on the market conditions, it can make the bot can make very good return investment. We promise 40% because we want all accounts to go on conservative, has to protect the client, right? We want to protect the capital, and then if the market, if the market ends up giving more, I mean, much better for the client, right? We just want happy clients, right? So you can see right here she was able to have 50% return on one, 50% return on one. I think about this was like 60% on the other, and 70% on her $1,000 account. So it's just impressive return. It's very consistent, right? So now I'm going to show you another client. Let's go into it. So this is our second client right here. So you guys can see, let me move a little bit. You guys can see that this was February 8th, right? So we can see right here, he started with a balance of 975. That was the balance for, February the 8th, right? So let me go all the way to March the 2nd, right? I want to go all the way to March the 2nd. As to make the video short, but I want to show how he was able to end the month, right? But let me go to March the 2nd. So by the time we reach March the 2nd, I believe it was somewhere here, and we can see that March the 2nd, let me see how much he ended the month. So right here, I believe, let me bring it back up a little bit more. March the 2nd, because he was able to make 50% return on his investment this day. So I ended up asking him, right here, so that was the March. So I ended up asking him, did we hit 50% to end the February? And you can see right here, he said it's official, just reached 50% return. And we can see this was $300 after he had withdrawn $200 the previous week. So he was able to end the month of February at plus 30%. So that's 50% just to end the month of February, right? So all the way, I mean, so far we started his account again, right? And we can see right here, I believe he was able to make within a week. It was actually on mild aggressive approach. He actually asked for mild aggressive. So we can see right here that he was able to make, I believe it was 26% return on his investment. So let me go back up a little bit more. I believe it was somewhere right here at the top. Right here, so you can see right here him saying that he just reached 26% in a week, right? So this was just on mild aggressive. I usually don't really recommend mild aggressives because sometimes you can hit high drawdowns, but that is just to show that the bot is absolutely very consistent. Okay, so let's go to the next client. So this right here, this is another client of ours, right? That we started. We can see right here. We actually started on February 7th, right? So I ended up asking the balance after 2 days, and we can see that after 2 days, her $1,000 account was able to have 53% return made. So it made within 2 to 3 days. It made about 5%. Now I'm gonna take you guys all the way to the end of the month, right? Let me take all the way to March, so you guys can see how much she was able to have. Let me go back all the way to the month of March, as to show how much she did. So let me go to March right here, and let me start from March, maybe March 5th or 6th. Let me go to March 6th. You guys will be able to see the return that she had on her $1,000 account, and you guys can see right here she been able to be up 63%, right? So that's 63% within a month, right? So this is just to show that the bot that we have is absolutely consistent. We keep it on conservative as to protect, low risk, but it grows consistent because it keeps compounding the account, right? So if you guys are very interested on the service, feel free to hit my DM. I'm gonna give you guys more details. And this actually is a great alternative for all those people that, because the truth of the matter is this: I know a lot of people come to trading and they really don't want to be on the screen. So I created this as an option, right? There is an option that, okay, if you don't want to trade, you can put your account right here. We'll connect to the bot. It makes 40-50%. You withdraw every month. You have a guaranteed income every single month. And, it's just going to run smoothly, right? But I still preach manual trading, right? Learn how to trade manually if you can, right? So you can have the skill in your hands. But if you would like to have an account that is running on the low, you don't have to worry about it. You can put right here, and we're going to bring 40-50% return consistently, right? So that's it, guys, for the video. I hope you guys like the news. For us, we just have the client's best interest at heart, right? We don't want to do aggressive approach, promise to double accounts. Let's just keep it conservative, 40-50%. You guys have been able to see some accounts have 70 on conservative. It depends on how the market is moving sometimes, but they just run on conservative, right? Get 40-50% return, and withdraw every single month, and we start all over again, right? So if you guys like the video, make sure to subscribe, right? Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, share this video with more people. If you're interested, hit my DM below. I'm gonna share more details. We can talk, and we can start at any time you guys want, right? So all the clients have control over their accounts, everything, and whatever the return we make, especially on I think I forgot to say this. The minimum initial balance for the service is $1,000, right? So that's $1,000 initial balance, and it's supposed to make $400, $500 profit every month by the end of the month. And we charge only $100 for the 1K, right? 2K we'll charge 150. So whatever you make on 1K and 2K, you keep it all to yourself, right? We only start to do profit splits from $3,000 account and up, right? So feel free to reach out, right? So if you want more details, it's very, very good stuff. You guys been able to see clients right here having real stuff, real profits, and I'm gonna see you guys next time.